Welcome to this episode of WCRCINT Prime Speak and Leadership Equity Research Initiative. It features some of the best and emerging brands and leaders across the globe. WCRCINT's path-breaking research and analysis methodologies along with inputs from its global advisory make it one of the most trusted brand and leadership equity research.
Diversity is the core of any innovation and idea generation. WCRC team has put together such a diverse set of participants, which has made this Ideafest very successful. So I want to congratulate WCRC team. I am very honored and humbled to receive this award. This award has motivated me to continue my efforts around a new concept of capitalism that I have been talking about, SAS, Society as a Strategic Stakeholder of Capitalism. And this definition of society includes those voiceless and helpless people who have been marginalized by every nook and corner of the world. So this definition of society includes poorest of the poor, orphans, animals, birds, marine life, transgenders, and sex workers. I firmly believe the goal of human life is to help others. And I'm trying to be that human being. And awards like this encourage me to continue my effort on and on. So I want to again thank you, WCRC team. This has been a very big morale booster for me. Thank you.
कुछ तो धंधा करना है यार रोटी कमाने के लिए।
अच्छा
तो नहीं सी लोगों को ये लगता है कि आपने एक बारी बिजनेस कर लिया, पैसा कमा लिया तो आप अब चिल करो, राइट? विच इज़ नॉट माई व्यू. मेरे को ये लगता है कि एज अ फाउंडर at all points of time, what you are seeking is relevance in the market. So after I came out of Bharat Pay for a year, I just laid low. But at the back end, I was already doing a lot of preparation for what I wanted to launch next. And so I created a company called Third Unicorn. And I'm going to launch 2-3 products in this. ClickPay incidentally happened to be the second product which I created. But I launched it first because this year is big for cricket.
My company is Next Quarter. We do forecasting solutions for revenue and sales. We look at AI, demand intent, AI-based demand intent. We look at Salesforce, CRM data, and then help finance people, CFOs typically, to forecast their revenue and help salespeople forecast their sales for a year or two horizon. Usually what we have seen is, as you were talking about data, data integrity, data consistency is a problem. So we are trying to solve a bit of that problem statement by bringing sales data and revenue data together to do forecasting. The company is based out of Virginia, and we have development center in India. So I shuttle between India and US. So I'm also certified trainer for Edward DeMono's methods on creative thinking.
All right.
So Ideafest is very close to my heart. It's never easy to generate ideas. And when you build and bring together a community like this, where there is a diversity, the maximum ideas get generated. I mean, the biggest example people give in MBA classes are Irish potato famine, where the famine happened because there was no diversity in that agriculture landscape. So bringing that diversity together, which you have done amazingly here, is the core KPI for idea generation.
All right, sir. So Puneet, sir, if you can just tell us the maybe the 2 points, the 2 or 3 points that we are going to have after this panel discussion. So what they can really learn from this panel discussion?
Sure. We have fantastic panel here, and I've done a pretty good research on what they have achieved so far. So the topic is how leaders of today need to build community around themselves, around their brand to be more successful. So the questions I'm going to ask will be based on their diverse experience they have. One of them is from agriculture, one is based out of Singapore. So what are the different challenges in building those communities that they have faced to become successful in their businesses? So we'll keep it very easy. The first round is questions. I have one question for each one of you. And in the second round, I will encourage you to either enhance the idea that you have heard from other panelists, contradict and give a better solution what they have talked about. So we'll keep it to 20 minutes. That's the idea. So let's take first round for 10 minutes, another round for another 10 minutes. Sir, you are based out of Singapore. So the first question that I have for you is, what cultural challenges do you see in creating communities, especially when you are dealing with different cultures, Singapore, India, and as you expand it to Gulf, Europe, how are the strategies completely different?